Now we will read the story, three questions. The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew three things. There was a king and he wanted to know the answer of three things. These three things were: what is the right time to begin something? What time will be right to begin to start a thing? What will be the right time to start a thing? And the second question is, which people should he listen to? This is the second question. The king want to know the answer of these three questions. And the last question is, what is the most important things for him to do? What are the things which are most important for a king to do? The king therefore sent messengers throughout his kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these three questions. He also sent his messengers, and messengers means those who carry messages. Such a type of persons are called messengers. So he sent his messengers, and he also promised a big reward to anyone who would give correct answers. Many wise men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. So many persons, so many wise and so many clever persons reached there, but their answer of every question was so different that the king was not satisfied by the answer of all these persons. In reply to the first question, some said the king must prepare a timetable. For the reply of the first question, which was the first question, what is the right time to begin something? मीन्स किसी काम को शुरू करने का सबसे परफेक्ट टाइम क्या है? व्हाट विल बी द राइट टाइम टू बिगिन समथिंग? फॉर दिस आंसर्स so many people suggest the king that he must prepare a timetable. The king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly, and then he had to follow such a type of timetable very strictly, very rigidly, very hardly, very tightly. Only in this way, they said, could he do everything at its proper time. In this way he can do everything in a proper time. So that was the suggestion for the question number 1. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. And so many persons told the king that it is not possible for the person to decide in advance that the right time for doing something, what will be the right time to do something. The king should notice all that was going on, avoid foolish pleasure, and always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. Yet others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act at proper time. So many said that the advice of the counselor would be important for king, and for this purpose he has to need a council of wise men who would help him act as the proper time. So he had to create a council of wise persons, and he can take help, he can take advice from these wise people, and after the taking advice of these wise men, he can do his work on the proper time. This was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly with help of others the right time for every action. But then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. But there are so many things which are very urgent for us to do at right time. So for this purpose, we have to do these things in a proper time, and we cannot wait for the decision of a counselor or a council. So these things could not wait for the decision of a council. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future. So some people suggest that we have to find out such a type of person who can easily look into the future, and such a type of work can be done by magicians. Magicians can do it very easily. Magicians means jadugar. The king therefore would have to go to the magicians. इसलिए किंग को किसके पास जाना चाहिए? मैजिशियंस के पास जाना चाहिए और उनसे हेल्प लेनी चाहिए. In their answer to the second question, some said the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. For the answer of the second question, what was the second question? Which people should be listened to? किन लोगों की बात राजा को बहुत अच्छे से सुननी चाहिए? So many suggestions came for the answer of the second questions. Some said that these were counselors, others said the priests. Some said the counselors, others said the priest. Few others choose the doctors, and others said that the soldiers were the most necessary persons to whom the king listened to. To the third question, some said science, others choose fighting, and yet other religious worships. For the answer of the third question was, what is the most important thing to do? What is the thing which is most important for the king to do? So some persons suggest that science is the most important thing, others choose fighting means war. War is the most important thing for the king, and some suggest that the religious worship is the most important thing for the king to do. As the answer to his question was so different that the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. The answer was so different, so the king was not satisfied with the answer of all these questions, so he had not given any type of reward to those people. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. So, to find out the answer of these questions, he consulted a hermit who was widely known for his wisdom, for his cleverness, for his wise mind. The hermit lived in a wood. Wood means in a small forest. He lived in a small forest. Hermit means, do you know hermit? Hermit means sannyasi, a person who lives alone and leads a simple life. Such a type of person is called hermit. He lived in a wood, and he saw no one but simple people. He met only simple type of people, common people, and so the king put on ordinary clothes. So the king reached there in ordinary clothes, very simple clothes, in a simple dress. Before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. So nearby the hut, he also left his horse, he also left his bodyguard and went on alone to the hermit's hut. As the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw the hermit digging the ground in front of his hut. He saw that hermit was digging the ground, and when the king reached there, the hermit greeted the king. Greeted means he welcomed the king and continued digging and continued doing his digging work. Digging means खोदना. वो क्या कर रहा था? जमीन को खोद रहा था. The hermit was old and weak. The hermit was very old and he was so weak. And as he worked, his breathed heavily. और जब वो काम करता था तब उसकी सांसें तेजी से चलने लगती थी. He breathed very fastly at the time when he was doing the work of digging. The king went up to the hermit and said, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer 3 questions. Then king told him his purpose, that he came here to know the answer of his 3 questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? Again the king repeated these questions, that how can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? मैं कैसे सीख सकूं कि कौन सी चीज को सही समय पे करना सही होगा? Who are the people I need most and who are the people whom I needed most? Please tell me the answer of these questions. He repeated these questions, and the third question was, and what affairs are the most important for the king? And what are the affairs, what are the work which are most important for the king or for the person? वो कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जो एक आदमी के लिए कार्य करने के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण होती हैं? The hermit listened to the king but did not speak. Hermit listened all the questions asked by the king, but he did not speak any word. He went on digging. You are tired, said the king. Then the king said to the hermit that you are tired now. Let me take the spade and work in your place. And the king started to dig the ground. Thanks, said the hermit, giving the king his spade. Then he sat down on the ground. So the hermit sat down on the ground and the king started to dig the ground. When the king had dug two beds, he stopped and repeated his questions. After digging two beds, beds means क्यारियाँ. After digging two beds, the king repeated his questions again, his three questions again. The hermit gave no answer, but the hermit at that time again gave no reply to his questions, but stood up, stretching out his hand for the spade and said, "Now you rest and let me work." But instead of giving the answer of his three questions, the hermit requested him that you may take a rest now and I will do the work. But the king did not give him the spade and continued to dig. But the king was not ready to give him the spade and he continued to dig. 1 hour passed, then another. The sun went down behind the trees and at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, "I came to you, wise man, for an answer to my questions." So now that was the evening time and the king also tired by digging the ground, and so he stuck the spade into the ground and he again said that I came here to know my three questions answer. If you can give me no answer, tell me so and I will return home. If you are not able to giving me answer, then you can tell me and I will return to my home. "Here comes someone running," said the hermit. Then the hermit looked that someone was running in front to them near the hut, and he was a bearded man. In the next video, we will read the second part of this story. Thank you.